Today I wanted to talk about how I was saving a lot of money on flights. I had a lot of feedback on Twitter. People really were interested in how I saved money on flights, how I also got some flights for free. I really hope this video helps you guys out personally in your life. Let's get into the video so we can really figure out what I do to save money and you guys can take advantage of it too. The first thing about this is you really want to be patient. Patience is key. What I mean by patience is typically take some time to book the flights. If you know you have a lot of time on your hands and you don't really care when you're going to go, be patient. Give yourself a good time frame. I typically like between 5 to 6 weeks. 5 to 6 weeks is when I find the lowest prices before a flight, departs. Anything typically before that, I don't really personally find high success rates unless the plane itself, the ride is not, the plane's not, selling out. Other than that, I typically find highest success rates between 5 to 6 weeks. Anything before, I'm not really getting a good deal. The most important thing besides patience to me is flexibility. You have to be flexible with every aspect of whatever flexible means to you. So what that means to me is you need to be flexible with the times, the places you're going, the places you're coming from, the dates, etc. All those things you have to be flexible with. Now again, I am somebody who is a spontaneous traveler and I like to go anywhere. So if I'm on Google Flights, which is what I use to find all the best deals, I'm not sponsored, but that's what I use to find all the best deals. I'll look up somewhere, for example, like Nashville, Tennessee, which I've never been there before, and if it's a cheap place to go and it's somewhere I find interesting, I'm going to snag that deal. So you do want to be flexible. Morning flights and super late night flights are always cheaper than the middle of the day flights because people tend not to, favor those flights. It's super early in the morning, nobody wants to get up, and it's very late at night, people are resting. So you want to really be flexible with the times too, and obviously the dates. When I'm on Google Flights and I pick a Monday, it might say, hey Walter, well, if we leave on a Tuesday, it's $20 cheaper. I'm flexible. I'm going to pick Tuesday to make it cheaper for myself. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are when I book flights. And that doesn't mean that I'm booking flights to leave on Mondays, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays, but that does mean that's when I am booking flights. Typically, Tuesdays in the afternoon work best for me. Obviously, it may differ for you. Tuesdays around 2 to 3 o'clock works best for me. It actually worked good for me today. I got a flight round trip from Philadelphia to Miami and back for $56. So it really worked out for me. When you're booking on the weekends, the airlines typically raise the prices. It's the weekend, people are spending money anyway. Let's get more money out of them. Why not? It's common sense. So try to do them Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Maybe sometimes I'll even set an alarm for 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I'll just wake up for 5 minutes and go on my phone to see if the price dropped. People are typically asleep during this time. We don't really expect people to buy tickets, so we're going to lower the price. That's the thought of the airlines. So maybe even set an alarm for really early in the morning to see if you got a good deal. It's not guaranteed, but it's definitely worth a try, and it's happened for me before as well. Now, when I do wake up in the morning and I'm searching, I'm not just searching on a public internet browser, because I'm excessively searching. When you're doing something excessively and cookies are being shared from your computer, airlines notice that. They're going to raise the price on you most of the time rather than somebody else. So what I do is I go incognito. It's a section of my iPhone that anybody can find, but it pretty much the search doesn't save and my cookies are not shared with the airlines. So my price is always the fair price, in my opinion. And I've actually done this with somebody, one of my friends, and it actually turned out that I actually got a better deal going private than he did when he was just going public, and he kept doing it and kept doing it. So definitely whenever you're doing hotels and flights, go private. If you're somebody who has airline cards, Delta, American Airlines, JetBlue, please use your airline miles. You'll be really surprised. You will get free flights, reduced price flights when you are redeeming your miles. Now typically, if you're redeeming your miles during a really busy time of the year, for example Christmas, it's going to be more expensive versus a random time in April. But it's still free and even cheaper. So if you're somebody who has miles that they want to use or miles that you don't even want to use your miles. They really help out big time. I use Google Flights to get the best deal. The biggest tip and trick that I love from Google Flights is I can pick anywhere in the US that I want to go. Anywhere in the world actually, and it'll give me the current price for what it is, the cheapest price too. I don't have to have a destination. Sometimes you don't have a destination. Sometimes you don't know where you want to go. You just want to go. So Google Flights does that for me. And again, like I said, if I want to travel on a Tuesday, but Wednesday is cheaper, I'm going to pick that. And then the biggest thing for Google Flights is you can monitor the prices of that specific flight for that time, and it'll come to your email. That's how I got the good price today. And I saved almost like 60 bucks because it monitored the flight for me. I've been watching this flight on private for about the last 2 to 3 weeks now. I just waited it out and the price dropped drastically. As soon as I got the email, I jumped online and I brought it before the price went back up. So Google Flights is a really great tool for me. Use it, see how it works for you. It's really simple to use. I love it. So these are my tips on things that I really find helpful for me. I really hope that you guys have learned something today that you can take home to you, your family, your friends. If there's anything that you can give to me, comments, any feedback, please put that in the comment section below. If there's anything you've learned or any practices you may know, put them in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be doing a video once a week starting this week. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for tuning in.